Here with MX1 winner Dean Wilson, perfect start to the season.
Yeah, can't complain. Had a lot of fun out here. It was a very tight, narrow track, and I'll be honest, I was a little bit nervous on how everything would play out, but managed to make it happen. Had a really solid day all day. Fastest qualifier, won the heat, and took the win in the main. So yeah, stoked how it went, and got to keep it going.
Congratulations, and look forward to seeing you in Newcastle.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Justin Brayton, well done, second on the night.
Yeah, not too bad. Man, it's just such a tight track. You couldn't do much. You know, rode around in third pretty much the whole race, and unfortunately Mossy went down and kind of handed me second. But honestly, I couldn't do anything. It was like, yeah, the race was just the first 100 feet, and I knew that, and I just didn't get the start. So it's on me to, yeah, to end up second tonight. But it's all good. Yeah, nice fun night, and really overall pretty fun day. So
your experience with Arena Cross, did that help you tonight?
Not really, because honestly, like, the track was so easy that, like, Arena Cross used to be really difficult. There'd be some rhythm lanes that were big and really big whoops, and here they're just really simple, basic track that, yeah, you just honestly couldn't do anything with. I mean, I think all 10 guys in the main event, if one of them started first, like, they might win no matter how fast they were, if they rode the track and blocked properly. So yeah, all good though. Happy with, well, not happy with second, but happy to get the series going, and excited for Newcastle and Melbourne.
Well done, and see you in the next one.
Sweet, thank you.
Thanks. Matt Moss, third on the podium, first Aussie. How was your night?
It was, when I come over the finish line, I was so disappointed and angry in myself. Just making little mistakes tonight that normally I don't do. But then I got to really, you know, reflect on, you know, it's been, what, 3-4 weeks being on that bike, a new bike, and changing bikes and all that sort of stuff. It's not as easy as what everyone thinks. But yeah, now that it's sort of sunk in, third, happy with it. I'm in the championship. It could have went either way tonight, you know, you could have lost a lot of points, but we're right there and we're good to go. So
well, you look strong, and yeah, I think you'll come back.
Oh yeah, definitely
strong in Newcastle.
Definitely fitness is not a problem. I didn't struggle at all then. I actually felt like I wanted to start pushing, but it's hard with no lap boards, because I was listening to the mic to hear what lap we're at. I heard 7 laps to go, and then I just made a little mistake, but well, it is what it is.
Well done, you're up there, and you're in a strong position in the series.
Thank you.
Mick Sinclair, what a great way to kick off the season. Well done, mate.
Yeah, thanks. What a day. I mean, I'm really pleased with how it went. I mean, you're always going to be critical on yourself, and I really think our team did a great job. A couple of things we could fix and make better, but overall the feedback's been fantastic. Even just in the media scrum then, and feedback throughout the day has been great. So, you know, everyone's really happy. It's great to see so much positivity around Australian Supercross. I feel like our team, you know, Alice, Ash, Cal, Riley, you know, they all put so much work into today, and yeah, I think everyone had a good night. It looked like the crowd had a good night. They were really receptive, they were loud, and yeah, that's what racing in indoors is all about. Like, I love this place. You know, I've raced here before. I was here when my brother won his first Supercross on an 80. So we got a little bit of sentimental value to this place, and I haven't really spoken about that. But yeah, it's really cool, and for me to be involved with my first Australian Supercross from start to finish with AME it's really cool to do it here. So it kind of feels pretty cool, this place.
Yeah, it definitely had Supercross Masters vibes, which I grew up watching, and I don't think there's going to be a fan tonight that's going to go home disappointed.
Yeah, that's good.
It was an unconventional track, but it definitely made for a good show.
I think when we had that podcast, I said to you, as a fan, I was going to be fortunate enough to sit down here and watch it. And watch it as a fan, not, you know, as a worker, because fuck, the racing was awesome. At times, yeah, it did become a little one line, and I actually thought there was going to be a lot more action than what there was. I was expecting dudes to be hitting each other left, right, and centre. There was a bit of that for sure. It got a little bit one-lined, but you know, it's a pretty small floor space to deal with, and Brooksy and his boy did a great job. He is a great guy now. Have a look, turn it around, have a look at him.
Brooksy, talking about the track and saying how good you did.
Oh, goodness sakes. Mate, that guy's an absolute lord for building tracks. And he's done a great job here. His team's done a great job. And yeah, it's been an awesome night.
Where'd you get the dirt from? I reckon it's the best dirt I've ever seen in an Australian Supercross.
Mate, I don't have some of the answers, but I don't have that one for you. I've got no idea. Brooksy organises that for us. You use the experts, and Brooksy's got the contacts here in Adelaide. This dirt's been used plenty of times in Supercross, so yeah, I got no idea where he gets it from. We leave that up to the big fella.
Well, it's been a long night, or a long day and a long night. Congratulations.
Thanks,
and
you,
yeah, look forward to the next one.
See you, Newey.
You will indeed.
Awesome, mate. Thanks.
Cheers, thanks. Yarrive Konsky, it was a sea of red tonight on the podium. You couldn't have asked for a much better start to the season.
No, it was a great start, a strong start to the year, which was fantastic. Just testament to the Honda motorcycle. It's been doing well around the world with the Lawrences and Sexton, and I'm just thankful that we're able to carry it on here. Yeah, super special, really special.
Yeah, what do you think of the track tonight? It's a little bit unconventional.
It would have been good for me. The boys were joking, I probably would have overjumped most things at my age. No, seriously, I mean, look, it's challenging here in Australia. I mean, I know people around the world are going to watch tonight, and, you know, some people are going to condemn us for racing in such a small arena, and others are going to just, you know, congratulate the promoters for such a great event. You know, they need to mitigate risk. It's expensive. We don't have the population of the US or Europe, and they need to be clever with where they position the championship. I mean, the creature comforts, we had a lot of corporate people here tonight because of the indoor arena, the fact that they can bring their families here, the corporate hospitality, the stands were full. I saw a lot of activity out there in the merchandise alley and the activation. So, look, I get it. Everyone wants to see a big, huge Supercross like they do in America, but there are some realities, and I think a fair spread across the year. I mean, the next round we go to in Newcastle's a big track, and then again at Marvels. So, great way to kick off the championship, near sold out crowd. Track, definitely, look, let's be honest, and I don't want this to sound like a Honda thing, but the guys that generally will be in the top three were in the top three. Yeah. The guys that were in the top three at Newcastle or Adelaide last year, I think Dino finished third. Not at Adelaide, or was it at Adelaide? Anyway, Dean finished third at one round of the Australian Championships last year, and then you got JB, and then you got Tanti. So no matter what arena we're racing in, the best riders will prevail, and I'm thankful they were the Honda riders, but I don't think the track changes that. It definitely spices it up. Yeah. You know, we've got a start straight here that's probably only 50 metres long, into a really tight, when you look at it, I mean, I hadn't walked the track this morning, but when you look at it, a really tight, almost double apex first turn. Yeah, it's a lot can happen. I was surprised how clean people got through the first turn tonight. I thought we'd see a lot more bar banging, but yeah, it was great. The SX3 was good. It was good to see the 85cc's out here. That's really exciting and encouraging for our sport. But yeah, it's bloody surreal, you know.
Have you got any of the younger riders that you're lining up already for the Honda program yet?
There are a couple of young guys that I think are going to be extremely good. And there are a couple of SX3 development guys that we're going to announce soon that are going to come across to us for next year. But, you know, we have you know, there's no denying it, there's visibility there. We have a hole in our program. We don't have a two-stroke Honda, so we miss out on that 50, 65 rider. And we work really hard to make sure we showcase our 250 and 450, because we want those junior riders to come across to our program globally. You look at the Chance Hymases, Jet Lawrence came from Honda's amateur program in the US, out of Europe. Sexton was the same, came out of Honda's amateur program. So yeah, we definitely got our eye on the next rider coming through. I think it's extremely exciting where the sport's at. I think social media has blown our sport up and given us a whole new lot of legs to go forward with, and that's exciting. But yeah, definitely, we definitely keep our eye open. Lee Hogan runs a great Honda Junior program. I mean, he would have had some great races in here. I had a couple of races. I wouldn't say they were great. He did have some great races here. But yeah, I mean, the one thing about this indoor, sorry to digress, is, I mean, if you look around the stadium, the crowd is literally 4 meters from the action.
It made it for a great atmosphere, and it was close racing. So,
and you know, you need that with our sport. You need the crowd to really engage and feel it and smell it and hear it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so look, I'm pumped. It's definitely a big program for Honda, and it's rewarding. I appreciate the credit that people throw at me, but there's an army of people that really carry this team, and Mark Sladdick, Lockie, Jacob, Jai, Dave, Yulo, Craig, Sandy, Nathan. I know I'm forgetting someone, and I shouldn't be. I'm not one to forget them. Jack, who helps us with media, but yeah, I mean, we've got such a strong program. Phil Taton that helps us. The boys back home in the US, you know, where we share a lot of data, but you know, down here we have Jai, Jacob, Mark, Lockie, Matt, Craig, Cruise Tune for all of their help, Showa, yeah, and I dare say I'm forgetting someone. I hope I'm not, but it's a pity we didn't have Brodie Connolly here. He got hurt.
yeah,
That's a real shame. The guy is absolutely amazing on a dirt bike, and yeah, sadly he's not here. But yeah, we'll see what will happen. Hopefully he's back for the last 2 rounds.
I was about to say, yeah, could he be a wild card in Melbourne?
We hope he's a wild card in Newcastle. I won't set up a rider to fail.
Yep.
So we need to make sure that he's comfortable, confident, got enough laps under him. So yeah, I won't make that mistake. But yeah, great job by Parker, by Wilson Todd, Max Anstie, Brayton, Dean Wilson. It's a pity Kyle crashed.
Yeah.
He did a really good job coming back through the pack. Like, he got up and had a go. But yeah, and Sean Ulowski. I think I was forgetting someone. But yeah, I mean, it's a massive team. We had dinner last night, and we had 40 plus people at dinner, and just shows, without those 40 plus people, we don't get to the racetrack.
Yeah, you really treat it like a family, don't you?
Well, it is, mate. Like, the commitment to this makes no sense unless you love it. Like, seriously, it's not 9 to 5. It's not Monday to Friday. It's not shit, I feel sick, I need to take a day off. It's a serious commitment where everyone puts themselves second. Everyone, in an effort to win. No one's better than someone else. So, and a massive shout out to Mick Sinclair.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, his passion for the sport, I mean, and the passion of AME and where they come from, it's not easy.
Yep.
I certainly know it's not easy, and yeah, credit to them. It was, regardless of the results, I don't think you could fault tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think a spectator's going home upset.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, great job by all, and it definitely doesn't make it easier when you're winning. Believe it or not, it makes it so much harder. We'll go into the next round more nervous, because now we know that the competition is eager to beat us even more. So yeah, I'll get some sleep tonight. It's definitely been a challenging 6 weeks, getting ready for this weekend, and I just want to dedicate it to my dad. He's home, he's not doing too well, and just reminds me that you can't give up until it's over. Cheers.
Focus on the important things.
Thank you.
Cheers, Yarrive. Thank you.